Hello world, and welcome to another Psychic Tea Party. I'm Taya, and this is Maddy.
Yes.
Maybe next time we'll have some theme music for you.
I was supposed to bring my ukulele to sing you guys a brand new theme song, but see, I didn't bring my ukulele and forgot.
So you're gonna sing us a little song?
I think I did last time. Can't remember what it was though. Bing bong, psychic tea party. Bing bong, psychic tea party.
Yeah.
I swear, one day when we'll get our shit together, and it'll be a magical, beautiful song that comes on and
Inspires.
sparkles or some shit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Ukulele next time.
Yeah.
Maybe those magical flute items you have. What are those? What are they called?
Zen tubes.
Zen tubes, yeah. They're like alien music. I've never heard anything like that before. The one of them was weird for me.
Yeah, so they're set to different frequencies. So I think there's an alien frequency, there is a angel frequency, and I want to say the other one is an earth frequency. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Jeff says, sup.
Hi, Jeff.
Alright, we have 5 friends apparently already. That is awesome. Just so that everybody is aware, every time this video gets shared, it starts a bunch of new comment threads. So make sure that you're on the event page video if you want us to see your comments. Taya, Maddy, we're here offering free psychic readings for the next hour. So if you have a question, put it in the comments. Jeff says just smoky. It is because we have some sage.
Yeah, we felt it necessary. Okay.
Yeah. The energy today is poopy.
Yeah, we're a little spacey.
Yeah.
So I don't know if everybody's as spacey as we are. Maybe it's because here in Calgary it is like 1 millionth winter that we're experiencing yet again. So hence the hat, because it's hat weather again. You know. But yeah, I am feeling a little spacey. How are you?
I'm the same. Like very, just like sleepy.
Yes.
Yeah, very low energy.
Yeah, like unmotivated, just very lethargic, just ugh.
Yeah, talking to people though, it's been like the last 3 days, people have either had migraines or just been like unmotivated, tired, just like, it could be the weather though, because the last 3 days has been kind of
yucky,
foggy, and just like,
yeah, the fog yesterday was unreal.
Yeah.
We went out for a drive in the country, and we saw those giant windmills that are out there, and you could barely see the tips of the blades turning.
Oh,
so
weird.
Yeah, it was so ominous and so cool looking. Like if you were making a music video, it'd be really neat. But yeah, it was scary. Like just seeing that whole like quiet, that eeriness of it, that there was no light. It was just the tip of that blade every once in a while coming through the fog. Yeah, it was interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, but it definitely felt unnatural. The fog.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's been a weird 3 days. Anyway, for me.
Well, even looking at the cards here, where is everybody at?
Dixie said I had migraines. Yes, Dixie. I actually I spent 2 days ago. I had
in bed.
I spent the whole day in bed because I had such a bad migraine. So you're not alone. Like something.
Mm-hmm.
Something is going on. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had bizarre body aches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had to go to a chiropractor a couple of times out of my normal routine, just because I had such aches, and it was like abnormal aches. Like, yeah, okay, you're doing work, you're getting things done, but there's that normal amount of pain and tiredness your body experiences. But then when your whole body is feeling like you can't move it, or it's gonna break or crack, like. Yeah, something's not right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all going through something, and definitely, the Schumann resonance is showing.
I was actually gonna say something about that because I saw that on, I saw a notification about it earlier saying everybody prepare to have low energy and migraines, especially today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because there's like a huge download of some sort coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not surprising because
Yeah.
guess what tomorrow is? New moon. So yeah, just even pulling the cards for where the world's at right now. Definitely at the end of one cycle and starting a new one. The Ace of Cups is coming up quite a bit, signifying that yes, it's time to start our new journey. And we can't go into the things the way we used to. And the cup is a perfect analogy to look at things because we have to start saying no. So here I have this mug, and you ask me, okay, can I fill it for you, Taya? And I can say yes so many times before it's full. And it's like if I keep saying yes to you, it's going to burn my hand.
Yeah.
You know, at the same token, if I keep saying yes to you to drink out of it, I'm going to have none left for myself.
Yeah.
So you have to learn boundaries. We have to start saying no with our cup here. So, what are you getting?
All right. So I have for our whole like what is going to happen over the next like week or two, I have communication, co-creation, transformation, and home. So what this means to me is like there's going to be a lot of like new projects, new things, like communicating with people to create new ideas. Basically, it looks like we're going to have some kind of transformation that happens within us in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to make us into better people. It's going to make us feel like home, kind of like we were talking about earlier when you did everything for me. Yeah, so this transformation, we're shedding old stuff, we're jumping into new opportunities, new ideas, and it's going to help us feel more at home in our bodies and just...
And it's going to set up a strong foundation for our homes.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. It's really interesting because, yeah, I keep getting the page cards. It doesn't matter which suit, but it like is coming up over and over again. So it's like we're relearning. We're going back to school in so many ways. It's like, what just happened the last few years? Like, we're all like, what is going on? And so we have to relearn pretty much everything. Yeah. Like our coping skills even, you know, our boundaries. We have to relearn who our friends are, who our family members are. Like people who say that they are and then they're not. You know, like we have to go through all of this transformation, like what your cards are bringing up. But yeah, I'm getting patience, perseverance, health, you know, like these are things that are super important right now. Patience with yourself and with others, like the hurry up and wait, like we talked about last time. And then, yeah, perseverance. We have to just keep going. Like, what other choice do you have? You're going to stop? You're just going to stay here?
You can't, because then you won't transform.
Yeah, you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to go, you know?
Yeah.
Get dragged along.
Yeah, that's when you get stuck.
Yeah. And we've seen too many people be stuck right now. So that leads me to this wonderful crystal this week. I'm going to save it for a little later, but this here is a white dragon egg agate. And I love this one because it looks like a unicorn.
I can, like, show it here.
But this stone, if you're coming across it and you're joining us, is to make wishes. So if there is something that you are wishing for, hoping for, desiring, not knowing how you're going to get it, get yourself one of these babies. White dragon egg agate, and make your wish.
That's right for the new moon for tomorrow too. So new moon is all about manifesting and
fresh start.
Yeah, new beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Filling our cup with the good things. Building a strong foundation so that when times get tough again, guess what? You're okay.
Yeah.
You've done this. Yeah.
Well, like, I can't remember what the new moon is called for, so, you know, they all have names.
Yeah.
But I know that it's spring, so that's definitely the time. Well, that's definitely like the new moon of transformations. And so like right now, if you want to make any big changes in your life, like this will be the new moon for you to do your manifestation jar, or you do a vision board, or like write a list and burn it. all that fun witchy stuff, or even just do like a meditation and think about what you want or what you desire.
But even cleansing your space, starting over, new, fresh, starting new routine, new way of existing, accepting your new routine. We were talking about that earlier. The more you go on your spiritual journey, the more you're on your path, the more you realize there's certain meditations, prayers, things you do every day that you just have to make peace with and just do. And it's not just for you, it's for all your loved ones, people that you care about. And it sometimes can be a little much to remember and just to do it willingly. And I think that's a big part of the journey as well. That perseverance and that patience with yourself, that yes, okay, well, we didn't get this fucked up overnight. So, it's going to take a little bit longer to unfuck yourself. So, here we are. But, you've always got friends that you can call and, hey, am I missing something? Or help me out because I'm extra, spiritually bogged down today. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we're definitely going into a new time. So, buckle up, get ready. And we're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde. So, people from the past are showing up like crazy. Remember, it's a trap.
Yes.
It's a trap.
Yes, old relationships, old friends.
Unfinished business.
Just tell them no.
Yeah,
no,
people you've seen before that you're like, oh wait, I remember you.
You sucked.
We should get together. Never, kind of deal. Yeah. That's what it felt like the last little bit. I don't know about everybody else out there.
Yeah, like ex-boyfriends contacting, just like it's just I don't know.
Blast from the past.
It's test. It's a test. Don't fall for it.
Yep.
You went down that road. There's a reason why.
You're on a new road. You're on a different path. There's a reason, definitely. So, yes.
Yeah.
How has everybody else been with that?
Right.
Yeah. Because, it's been interesting for me as well. Just the amount of things that you thought, oh, okay, I was done with this, but I guess I'm not. Because here we are again. What is this again? Yeah. Seems oddly familiar.
Okay. For all of those who have just joined, Taya,
hi,
Maddy, we're sitting here, we're talking about spiritual things and whatever. If you have a question about something spiritual, you want us to touch on a topic, put it in the comments.
Yep.
If you want a reading, numerology, tarot, oracle, past life, messages from spirit guides, whatever.
Questions.
Pop the questions in the comments. Just make sure that you are on the event page video, because every time somebody shares this video, it starts a new bunch of comments and we don't get to see those.
We're not really good at technology on the best of days, so if we can just keep it to one place would be great, but
yeah, we'd need a whole bunch of like phones and stuff to like, oh, this person shared, this one shared, and then we have to, it's a mess. We barely keep this together. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it in the comments.
Yeah, if you want to post your birthday and I can give you a little quick message, and I don't know. Yeah. You have any questions about what the fuck's going on in the world? We're here for that too.
Yeah. But if you don't, then we will keep on babbling.
So we have a bunch of different events coming up. Since it is the end of the month here, it is time to tell you about what's going on next month. Because new moon, new stuff, and it's us going on the road.
Yes.
So where are we going first, Maddy?
So first we are hitting up Moon and Lotus in Sylvan Lake. So if you see this video and you're from Sylvan Lake, come and find us on that day.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be there from 11 until 4, I believe. And we'll be doing discounted readings all day.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we are heading to Tribal Connection in Okotoks. And same thing. We'll be there all day doing psychic readings and just, doing the stuff.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Getting weird with people.
Yeah. And there's
drinking coffee.
Yep. There's some Statler dates coming soon and possibly Drumheller. So yeah, we are planning on just kind of going wherever. And then also if you want us to come to you, you are more than welcome to like reach out to us, and we'll come do a party for you.
We can spam you with our email and our package and all our information and our socials, and yeah, you can hire us also for a psychic tea party if you want us to come out and see you. And speaking of which, we just had a market that we were both a part of.
Yes.
The Witch's Garden Market. And if you were there and you made a purchase through us or booked a reading, we entered you for a draw.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, as promised, we're going to
Oh, there's a decent amount in there.
Yeah, I know. It's exciting, right? Yeah, so we're going to go through and we're going to draw for your free psychic party for you and your loved ones. So, Maddy, stick your little hand in there. Pick something fun.
Mix it up real
The
good.
one.
The one.
Who do we have?
Kiana Solid.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cover the phone number somehow.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, do that.
This person, if you can see.
Kiana.
So we will be giving you a phone call to let you know that you are a winner, unless you're here watching us now.
Congratulations! It's exciting.
Party time.
Party time.
Literally.
Yeah. You get to have a psychic tea party with us. And who knows what's going to happen when we show up at your place.
Exactly.
So get ready.
We do have somebody who has put their birthday in the comments for you.
Ooh.
So, Dixie, June 17th, 1970.
Dixie, D-I-X-I-E.
Yes.
That's what we got here.
Do you want the last name too?
Oh no, this is good. This is nice information. So, Dixie, lovely. You got the same birthday as my daughter. I love this day because obvious reasons, but this is a day, first of all, about money. About learning about money, about spending, saving, using, losing, and all that jazz multiple times. So it's very interesting. Okay, let me just do the numbers. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so it's always so funny because there's always a certain aspect of each reading where how much do we have to listen to what it is we're saying as well. You know? So Maddy, are you listening? Because this is also for you because Dixie is a 22 like you.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Welcome to the 22 Club.
So for those of you out there, I'm a numerologist primarily, and I make sense of the world through numbers. So if you type in your birthday, I can tell you your life lesson, your path. Oh, wonderful. See, I love that. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter if you believe in a sky daddy or ground troll. It doesn't matter, you know, what religion you're prescribed through, or, you know, if you got your sky mama, it doesn't matter to me. But it's like the numbers don't lie. And when I see your number, it's like, okay, I see you and I know why you're here. And you are here with one of the hardest life lessons. You are here to change the world. No pressure. No pressure, bud. But yeah, you basically have the support of the spirit world and the human world. You are here to be weird, unorthodox, different, just have a very, like, you point of view. And your whole life people are like trying to get you to fit in and squish it and cater to them, and you're not here for that. You're here to like break that mold and be like, no, you guys were doing it conveniently, not correctly. Here I am, like, we're gonna do it this way, and it always works for you. And that's what people need to see is, okay, yeah, there's another way to do things, and this is the way we should actually be doing it. Because there is this like false light thing going on. This is false spirituality going on. And a lot of people are playing on it right now. There's even this resurgence of Christianity going on right now because people are so disgusted with society and what's going on. And it feels fake. It's just like all this stuff feels fake again. And it's like numbers don't lie. So when I tell you, Dixie, you are good at everything, you are. You don't ever have to doubt yourself, just like you. You're good at like pretty much everything. It's just the problem choosing what you love. Choosing what will help the world.
Too many hobbies,
yeah.
Too many
but
ideas.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's okay. You can have too many. You are the type of person that is allowed to have like a million.
I've got this figured out, Dixie, so come find me.
Yeah, so if you need help talking about that, talk to Maddy, because she's got this program that she operates on, and it keeps her going. And that's how you thrive. That's how you're like at your like peak element. I've seen it. And that's what a 22 is here to do. But then you've also got that 8 in the background, which is like learning to deal with money. Like, what's the point of money? Why do you want what you want? You can be a spiritual person and have a lot of nice things. You know, you don't have to be one that is like living in squalor and a yogi that's dirty on a mountain, you know. But you can do that. It's up to you. You know, it's like, why do you want what you want? Why do you need what you need? So yeah, no pressure. But the nervousness that you feel, the nervous tension, that's the spirit world being like, hey, 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 go out there, do this, go out there, do this, go out there, do this. And you just have to
change the world.
Yeah, you just have to give them time every day. So whether you meditate, sing, write, read, game, doesn't matter. You got to have a meditation practice that you can listen to them and be like, okay, I'll give you my ear, whatever that means to you. Like whether it's you feel, hear, taste, see, smell, whatever your clair is, give it to them for that short period of time, but stick to it every day. And your life will calm the fuck down. You'll have like a certain sort of like peace just because you gave them that time, and then the rest of the time it's like your time.
Crafting is really good for that, I have found, just because you can sit down, you can focus on a craft, get the thing done that you want to get done, but then also because your mind is quiet and focused on that thing, you get those thoughts and those sounds and signs. Okay, you ready for the next one? I have to scroll up a bit. Okay, Trenda. January 5th, 1967. And Anastasia says, hi, hello, welcome. And again, just for all the people that have joined while Taya's doing this, we are doing free psychic readings, so tarot, numerology, past life, oracle. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. Just make sure you're on the event page, and we will answer.
So, Trenda, for you being born on January 5th, this is so funny because this is my aunt's birthday. It's like everybody's like, you know, like I have to hear this as much as I have to like give it. It's so funny. But you, my dear, are psychic as well. You are not a 22, but an 11 life path. And the 11 means that you are an illuminator. You are supposed to be, quite simply put, a light in the dark. So when everybody's like, oh my God, what the fuck's going on? You're the one who's like, okay, chill the fuck out. I know what's going on. I know that this is happening. And the reason I know this is because I'm in tune with the spiritual world. Like they're giving you a message all day long too. They're like, hey, 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 Trenda, hey, Trenda, hey, Trenda. But it's not as intense as what Dixie has, what Maddy has going on. It is that, but you are more to be the light shower, the light finder, the light keeper. Whereas Dixie is more like, no, I'm here to change things. I'm here to mess things up, you know? Yeah. So what's interesting though, Trenda, is you also have that 8 going on in the background as well, which is again about money. Why do you want what you want? Why do you need what you need? Do you want more than is readily available? If you're worried about money, stop worrying about money. Start focusing on a full bank account. Start remembering what it feels like to have unlimited security, unlimited, you know, food, shelter, clothing, all the things that we love, like why we're here, material girls in a material world. And yeah, you definitely are being called spiritual career. So Trenda, if you are not living your spiritual path and making money doing what it is we're doing here, you need to get on this. This is your warning, your wake-up call, your last stop shop here before Source is like, okay, Trenda, it's going to get hard. Things are going to get messed up unless you get on this path. So however you can start, if you feel the call.
I teach.
You know, we're available. But yeah, if you're not on it, get on it.
Yeah, if you want to figure out how to start, you can always reach out to us. I do teach classes, so I can point you in the right direction, or we can do a one-on-one session, or whatever we need to. All right, you ready for your next numbers?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, June 4th, 1974, Jamie Burley.
Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah, I think that's how he spells it. And then Anastasia says that she's publishing a book.
Oh,
congratulations on publishing your book. That's super exciting. I love it. I love it when people follow their dreams. And David says, hello, beautiful ladies.
Hi, David.
Hi,
everyone, and thank you for joining us on your Friday night. We really appreciate you. Okay, Jamie, you have a life of limitation, order, and service. You just got to accept that your life, you're always going to be working. You have a job to do. And your job is very important because it's a job that other people necessarily can't do, don't want to do, are not committed to do, won't do it properly. You are a necessary part to keep us going. You know, we all have our role in order to send us to 5D, to get us to the next stage of the journey. So you just have to like persevere, have patience, keep going. But you have to show up. The thing is, you are here to be an influencer more so in the background than up front. And sometimes that's the limitation that you'll experience is like, you're like, I know what needs to happen, but I don't know how to be the showman to do it. I don't know how to like get it out there, but somebody else can do that. So you got to find almost like a teammate, a person that can promote those ideas for you. So it's like you're in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, the woman is the neck and the man is the head. And like the woman can turn the head any way she wants. It's kind of like that's your role. You can turn the head. So find yourself somebody that can broadcast the message and then you can get it across. But yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. Okay, money is a concern for everybody right now. It's so funny. Yeah, everybody's worried about money.
Money is going to be a problem for the next couple of months.
Well, because like there's the crypto market, there's like the rental market, there's like what's going on with the election, what's going on with tariffs, what's happening with this, what's happening with that. So everybody's concerned about it. And I think like, yeah, it's a give and take. Again, what are you focused on? Are you focused on worrying or are you focused on what it is you want? So, you know, if you don't have a plan, tonight, tomorrow, this is the time to get yourself a plan going, to set yourself intentions, and to pick up a giant crystal and get yourself believing in the fact that magic is possible and anything can happen at this point in the game. Like anything is happening already. So yeah, you know, don't be worried about things, but know that things are happening the way that they need to, and you need to have strength more than anything else. We're using the Golden Girls tarot deck today, so I hope you guys enjoy Sophia and all the ladies. But yeah, you just have to have strength for the next leg of the journey.
All right, ready for your next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Tiffany, March 12th, 1985.
Oh, here we are, another 11 again, another illuminator. See, it's so funny because there's always a trend that happens when I start doing numbers for markets or events or a bunch of people on a different day.
All right. Trenda says, I'm working on my spiritual path, but know there is more to it. Yes, thank you for the validation. So happy to have visited you this evening. It's nice to have you,
Yay! Thank you for joining us.
We do this every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Or we can come see you and do it sooner.
Yes. We do offer one-on-one readings as well. All right.
Okay, so Tiffany, yes, you are an illuminator as well. You should be doing this work that we are doing, and you should get paid to be doing this work, showing people a light in the dark. It looks like your world is totally about to change, without a doubt. And good change, like
transformation this week.
100%. Like, yeah, it's like all about teamwork. You moving into like a new project, maybe with words, with writing, with speaking. You're going to be busy. You're going to have lots of things on the go, and you just have to learn to balance it all. You need to learn when to take a break, when to like go full force, when to rest. But you're going to learn how to navigate the world. You're going to learn when to go, when to be here. Anything's possible. Oh, you've got an exciting journey. I hope you stay in touch with us. Tiffany, like, I'm really excited for you. What's pulling you in the future here? Feels really nice, really exciting. I haven't had that in a while. So, yeah, go with like, that. Like, full steam ahead, dude. Like,
your third eye is about to pop wide open. I have like awakened awareness for you. So things that you never knew existed are going to start coming into your life. Things you never expected to be possible are going to start coming into your life. Like I have like magical chills.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have through my whole body. I'm like, this is cool. So stay in touch with us. I really want to know what happens to you on your journey. Because, this feels magical. I haven't felt somebody magical like you in a while.
Yeah, like, when it comes to, like, your spirit guides and everything, like, I can feel they're excited for you. Like, they've been pushing you in this new direction. And, if you don't do witchcraft already or, like, some kind of manifesting stuff, do that tonight. Because that is going to work really, really well for you tonight or tomorrow night, like, in the new moon energy.
Totally. Okay, so here we have the magician. We have Sophia, Stad, and Dorothy here.
Bam.
Anything is possible. So you be the magician tonight and let your higher self guide you. Because I'm so excited. I feel super excited for you.
All right. We also have Jordan. Looks like her birthday is March 29th, 1990.
How do I spell Jordan?
Jordan.
Thank you.
Awesome. Tiffany says that she just started our dive into witchcraft, and she met us at the Calgary Horror Con. We meet a lot of people, and I can just see a tiny little like dot as a picture, so it's hard for us to recognize. But if again, like, I teach mentorship classes on how to do mediumship and connect with your spirit guides and like develop your psychic abilities. So if you're ever interested in that, you can reach out, or I can point you in the direction of some good resources.
So we got another an 11 and an 8 here again.
What is happening, guys?
This is like the universe. This is how it works. So if we do your numbers,
this is
again,
for Jordan.
This is for Jordan.
Okay.
So Jordan, your main life lesson is a 6, and what a 6 is all about is relationships. Is about balance, responsibility, and love. So you're probably the person in the family that everybody goes to fix things, solve things, resolve things all the time, over and over again. So much so that you just do it without even being asked. And it's time to say no. It's like I was talking about at the beginning of the show. We're all now learning to say no, to set boundaries and to hold them, because we were ending up with no coffee or like burnt hands because we couldn't say no. We either were accepting too much or we were, giving away too much. And it was just either way, it's not good. So you just have to learn to say no. It's okay to say a few yeses and then say a few no's. But if you don't collect on those no's, you're not going to be doing so hot. And because you're born on the 29th, it means that you have this 11 in your chart, which is a light bearer, is again this illuminator. So you have to be doing again what we're doing. It isn't your main task, but it would sure be helpful, because we need more people showing the light and being the wayfinder when times get a little bit tough. But again, we've got this 8. You got to learn about money, how to spend it, save it, use it, lose it, and all that mumbo jumbo. I think so many people in the spiritual community want nothing to do with money. And I get it. But it's like we have to learn this balance, because you're not being human
in this world.
Yes, it's part of being human. It's part of enjoying. It's part of like, you need money. It just is. It's like, it would be great if we used, pens instead of money to like, convey like a trade. But it is what it is right now.
Yeah.
So, just make peace with it. And okay, why do I want what I want? Do I want more than is readily available? I used to want a mansion, until I realized how many toilets there are to clean in one of those babies. And then it's like, who's going to do that? Me. So like, no, why do you want what you want, And that's it. So yeah.
All right.
Cool.
And yeah, for you, I picked that you're going to be needing to work on your third eye in the next little while, and you need to start kind of what Taya was saying. You need to start receiving instead of giving.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, be
See,
open to receiving.
that's the balance needed, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're always the one giving, now you have to receive because your cup is empty.
Yeah.
And it's funny enough because like you talk about
those who give don't usually like receiving,
right?
But you gotta learn.
and that's okay. And I'm getting the 4 of Cups. And with this card, I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes it's like,
hard to tell.
Yeah, okay. But with the 4 of Cups here, there's one cup up high that is being offered to you by like the hand of the divine. And usually we miss that because we're too focused on our shiny pants or material satisfaction, right? And it's like, don't miss out on the spiritual stuff, which is exactly what Maddy's cards are talking about, is opening up your third eye and accepting the gifts that are being offered to you right now. Because that will get you the stuff that you want to look at, the nice things, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't miss the opportunities right now because the veil is super thin. And with the new moon, manifestation time.
Yeah.
Focus, focus, focus.
Yeah, you can manifest even like to develop your psychic abilities tonight.
Yeah.
You can manifest money tonight.
Your perfect life.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a solar eclipse coming. I know we just like entered, or we just left the lunar eclipse, which was a really powerful manifesting time. But I can't remember what the solar eclipse has for power, but there's something there.
Yeah, it's all purposeful. It's all happening. It's all good.
Okay, Tiffany says she would love to keep in touch, and Jordan says, this is so me. I'm a new witch learning about my abilities and how to set up boundaries. I'm a strong empath, also working on being a best to receive messages through my clairs.
Cool.
And so again, Jordan, I'm not sure if you've heard before, but I do teach classes and mentor people who are trying to develop their psychic abilities. That's what I do. I do mediumship, and I do aura readings, and I do all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you're interested in getting started, you can definitely reach out and we can set something up, or I can point you in the right direction and where to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're
how to
looking,
protect yourself.
Yeah, if you're looking for a little bit more guidance, that's maybe where I can step in, and it's like, okay, I know what your life path is like, what lessons you're here to learn, and based on your numbers, I can tell you that this, and this is going on. Even like your address gives you information. Your relatives, their birthdays, their insightful numbers. Like if you're born on the 13th, 14th, 16th, or 19th of any month, you have a little bit more karma attached to you than other people. So it just means like from birth even you have hardships that just come with you that you just have to accept. So like extra steps, extra problems. So if you know anybody on the 13th, 14th, 16th, or 19th of any month, yeah, maybe you send them a little extra love because they need it in their lives.
So Tiffany says, do you have online classes and readings? Yes, we do have online classes and readings. And Jordan says, what is the best way to contact you both? You can either contact us through the Psychic Tea Party page or Hippy and Witchy or Bubba's Art Haus. Mm-hmm. Any of those work.
We have our socials attached, and we'll put them there somewhere. Yeah. Oh, there we are.
I don't know.
See, there's Bubba's Art House commenting Victor's, already. He's already on top of it.
Yeah,
so.
Victor's got it. He just posted all the links. So either one of those pages you can reach out to, and if one of us doesn't do that thing, we'll
talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get it, or somebody will reach out. Maybe the other side even. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, we'll get the memo. Just reach out.
Yeah.
Especially when you're starting out a new journey, it's like it's difficult because nobody teaches this stuff. Nobody talks about it, and very well at that.
Well,
it's like you have nobody to ask questions to, like nobody to say, "Oh, I've tried that," or "I haven't thought about that," or
When I first started, like I've always known that I was psychic, but like when I first decided I was going to try to pursue it, my stepmom actually paid for me to go see a famous psychic.
How old were you?
21, 22.
That was the first time, hey? That you said, okay, I'm going to pursue that.
Well, it's because it got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. They were in my face. because like I do exorcisms and I do negative attachment removals and like stuff like that, and it got to the point where I was every day being faced with something demonic thing, and I had kids,
the devil.
Yeah, and
so
I had
funny.
kids, and so I reached out to this lady for help, and she took one look at me. She's like, "Yeah, you're nothing special. You're not psychic. You're just a little bit crazy." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And I didn't know any better, so I shut it down. And then years later, I had met somebody else because I was talking about how I can see the air between us. And she's like, "Oh, that's because you're incredibly psychic and you can see through everything." And I was like, "No, I'm not. I saw this psychic who told me that I wasn't psychic." But it just like you have to find like the right people, and I couldn't find anybody to teach me this stuff until like just like searching and searching and searching to find somebody to teach it, and it's really hard to find somebody who has like the information, who's not gonna either
pay like $1 million and you'll get this little tidbit, or here, pay this extra fee and then you get this tidbit. It's like,
well, yeah, like I did tons of those classes. I probably spent like thousands and thousands of dollars on these classes trying to figure out how to make it work, and they would just give me like a tiny little piece of information. I was like, I don't want this. I want all of it because I want to know how to do it. So when I teach people, you get it all.
Whether you can do it and put it into practice, that's on you,
Yeah, I just don't feel like it's fair to withhold information. But a lot of these books, even like the books that I read, they tell you like a little bit, but they wouldn't tell you all of it.
And that's where you really have to
buy the second course, or the second book, you have to pay this much money to get this information. Like even the person that I end up going to classes for, same thing.
Yeah, see, and this is where, again, this is why we're here. I don't think that money should limit an experience. If there is something that somebody needs to hear, I'm here, and it's plain and simple. But yes, I do need to pay my bills as well. I can't pay it on sunshine and well wishes, so it's a balance without a doubt. And we're all learning it, when to say yes, when to say no. But again, this journey is a difficult one because you really have to trust yourself, and you really have to trust what it is you're doing and the work that you're putting into it.
And you need to be taught to break the limits.
Yes.
Not be limited.
And that's the thing that religion often does. Like, even at this last market we were a part of, it was amazing how so many people had broken free from Christianity only to join a new religion.
Yeah.
And I was like, how about we just go hug a tree? How about we go climb a mountain or stand in a river, or like go, get the wind through your hair? How about we go connect to nature before we get a new sky daddy going? Like it was just like, oh my gosh, like we really need to break the mold and the limits of like what it is we're prescribing to and doing, Because again, it's all meant to be navigational tools, guidance to get us on our path, or to get us on that correct path, right?
Yeah.
But too many people are like, I'm going to stay here, and then that's all I know, and okay.
Yeah. Well, they're programmed.
Yeah.
They're programmed to believe that, like, you only get to do this. You only get to have this information. If you're not this person, you don't get to have this. If you're not rich, you can't have the best life. Like, these are all beliefs that you have to have broken.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Once you're leaving one area or denouncing one religion or one aspect of your life, you really have to go through and break the mold. Like, you have to really start over, even with like simple beliefs.
Yeah.
Like, start over, because how westernized are you? How religionized are you? Even we go to somewhere that's poor, and you see somebody homeless, and right away you want to help them. Like, this is a Western culture. But in Eastern culture, it's like, no, that's their karma. Leave them alone. Let them figure it out. You can be there, but you're not supposed to take away from their lesson, right?
Yeah.
But here, it's like our overwhelming, I want to help out. We even thank our bank machines for money. So, we're just a little different up here in Canada. That's for sure. But, yeah. Strange times we're in, that's for sure.
Whatever, it keeps life interesting.
Doesn't it? Yeah. So
but that's like, I don't know, that's putting out good frequencies though.
I think so.
Yeah. Because you also say I love you to water.
Oh, all the time. Yeah. So much so. Well, a while ago we read Dr. Emoto's book on changing water and water frequency.
I watched a video of that today.
He is so fascinating, just like his legacy that he's leaving behind, because he studied water for so long. But just saying I love you to water versus I hate you, and the molecular structure, how it changes. Imagine what our body does, because we are mostly water based. So it makes sense if you're taking your liquid that you're drinking and you're like, oh, I love you. And you know, and you feel yourself with that. Like, how is it not going to be good? How is it not going to be positive? It just changes everything. Even with the refluoridization going on in our Calgary water supply, which has been put on hold for a little bit because the facility isn't ready. But even with introducing that back into the water, people are concerned. You know, how do we combat this? Well, you know, we can't live in fear. We can't be like, oh, don't drink water, don't do this, don't do that. But you can say, you know what, I love you. And I believe that I'm getting what I need out of this. And that's all I can do.
Yeah.
You know, like living in fear isn't going to help. But in the meantime.
Yeah, well, I actually watched a video today, and this guy had tuning forks and sound bowls, and he was playing the frequencies to the water to see how the water would react. And the water would make geometric shapes in it, or
beautiful
all these beautiful but perfect patterns.
Yes.
So you're talking about how that actually it's kind of the same thing when you do sound healing. Those sound healing frequencies, they do that to your body as well, the liquid in your body. You actually have a cool sheet thing here, but
yeah, I have this really cool book that we came across leading into. It's different frequencies. And we are big into music and frequency and sound and vibration, and we believe that
you can heal anything.
Yeah, if you blast the right frequency at a loud enough volume to whatever area or ailment that you have, I think you can break it down instantly. And binaural beats have been quite helpful, listening to 2 different frequency sounds simultaneously, just to clear out any sort of stuck energy.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a good one, it's 20 with 10,000 hertz. And it's really interesting just putting those 2 together and listening to it for, it start out with maybe 2 to 5 minutes. If you go for prolonged periods of listening to binaural beats, you can actually get yourself really sick because your body isn't used to these frequencies coming in, and it isn't used to the sacred geometry of the perfect nature shapes that are coming into your body.
Yeah.
We're so fractured. Most people's energy is like a static TV. If the TV channel goes off in the middle of the night and you see that static channel, most people's energy is like that. And so if people are actually working on their energy, it becomes more flowy. It becomes more pronounced.
And it's a still pond.
Exactly.
As opposed to a stormy ocean.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So the more that you listen to certain frequencies and vibrations, the more that you will become those certain frequencies and vibration. Yeah. And it's so much so that you can tap into your psyche whenever you want.
Well, yeah, there's ones for opening your third eye. There's ones for migraines. There's ones for healing different diseases.
Yes. Even 417 we use quite a bit, just to remove negativity.
Negative energy, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're feeling low or down, we put on 417. Yeah.
Yeah.
And clear out that yucky stuff that you don't want there anymore. But this stuff works, So the more people are doing it, the more people playing it, hey, the more of a difference we can make.
Yeah. Sweet. It's awesome how many people are coming on. So for all the new people that joined,
I'm Taya.
And I'm Maddy. We have 11-ish minutes left in our hour. But we're doing free online psychic readings. So if you have questions about past lives, if you have questions about numerology, tarot or oracle or spirit guides or whatever, pop them in the chat and we will answer them. And if not, we will just continue talking about things that we want to talk about.
Yeah, just everybody's on their new journey here, and I'm getting the fool here that it's not like we're doing this again, but we kind of are. It's I've been there, done that, and I got to take a leap of faith this time. Hey, yes, I know I've been through this, I know I've done this, but it wasn't necessarily correct. It was getting there, It was just more convenient because it was available.
You have a numerology.
Oh, fabulous.
All right, Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Do you need the spelling?
Yes, please.
Cynthia, September 4th, 1965. All right. Bubba's Art House says 3 is for happiness. The 417, I guess, works out to 3. He's doing your job for you, Taya.
Okay, so it's so funny. So Cynthia, we have an 8 in your chart as well. And this is all about money again. Learning how to spend it, save it, use it, lose it, love it, and do it all over again multiple times. Again, why do we want what we want? And learning to be okay with it, accepting of it. Because again, here we are told money is bad and spirituality is the way, but I think it's a divine balance of both. Your main lesson why you are here is to be weird. You are somebody who sees patterns, who does research, who could be a librarian, a historian, an engineer, a teacher. Like, yeah, your brain just loves the pattern stuff. So you can reach out to us afterwards and I can provide you with the red pill package, just because I've got lots of charts and graphs and things that you would love. Like, you probably did lots of puzzles and Lego when you were a kid. And yeah, you know, that's, you just put things together. But you are limited. Definitely, we've got this 4 again, which is limitation, order, and service. So it's not your main job. Your main job should be something that is getting you to put the patterns together and see through the hairy bullshit of life. But yeah, you're here to do work. You're here to do a necessary job. And you are here to be of service. But you know, which is the way that you can show the world your uniqueness, your unorthodox approach, you're different. And that's what you need to bring to the table. So if you're not out there doing things that show your weirdness, showing you need to now take that leap of faith and walk through a door and say, you know what, it's my time and I got to try something different now. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Hope that helps.
For you, I got like going back to earth, finding your roots and actually finding out who you are before everything else influenced you. So really finding yourself.
See, and what's interesting is this is your master builder year. So this is definitely transformation again.
Time to
and
find
why.
yourself. Yeah,
but
getting back to your roots.
But it can also be a number 4 year, a limitation, order, and service year if you don't take the opportunities presented. It's like you have certain time frame that you can, you know, do certain things or accept certain offers or whatever the case is. And right now isn't a great time because it's Mercury retrograde, because it could be a trap. But if you started stuff before this period, yes, tie up loose ends, finish things. Like, we started cleaning, we started doing a project around here, and now we're tying it up, we're finishing it up, and that's what this period is about. So yeah, if you started something, finish it up, clean it up, but otherwise, yeah, it's time for something different.
So when does Mercury retrograde end? So
April 7th.
Then you're safe.
Yes.
Then you're safe.
Well, safer. Yeah, it goes direct. And then there's all kinds of other stuff happening around that time as well. But yeah, definitely this period is interesting, to say the least, because yeah, of all the eclipses and the season change and just the solar flares happening. Yeah, buckle up. Anything's possible.
All right. Well, we have about 5 more minutes.
So
yeah, our next tea party is going to be April 11th. If you want to tune in for that. But yeah, so if nobody else has any more questions for the last 5 minutes, we'll do a quick little what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, what do you get going on for the next couple of weeks here?
Hopefully.
What do the Golden Girls have to say for happening this next couple of weeks here?
That's so funny.
Yeah. Well, these are a fun deck. I always love trying out new ones, seeing where it's at. And
all right. Same cards as earlier. Okay. Yeah, so the next couple of weeks, earlier I pulled communication co-creation, so that is, the next couple of weeks, new opportunities, new projects, even though you're not supposed to start them. How contradicting.
Oh my god.
After the 7th, though.
Yeah.
And then also allowing yourself to have loving compassion towards yourself, towards others. This is a time of transformation, so don't be too hard on yourself. Just really, I don't know, start to appreciate yourself again. Start to be grateful for who you are. Be proud of your flaws. Also expressing your truth. So this is going to be working on your throat chakra. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't be quiet when it's time to speak. Yeah, just start being you. Sing. Do something fun.
Yeah, that.
You don't want to sing?
No. Maybe alone.
I'll sing for you.
Yeah, so you know when you start doing card reading and you're like, why did I start doing a card reading? And then you want to back away from the card reading. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this. So this,
I should have done yours first.
Oh, yours was a lot nicer.
Well, it's because like mine need to have like loving compassion, and this is how you're supposed to fix that.
Yeah, this is not good. So yeah, for me, what I'm seeing is everybody is going into a storm right now. The Tower card is coming up, the Hanged Man card, the World, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Strength card to top it off. So what I am seeing here is conflict. Conflict in the world, conflict with your neighbor, conflict with yourself, with your situation. Your life is falling apart. You have to defend yourself. There's a battleground. You're going to be wounded. Perspective. It's all perspective, and that's what the Hangman is alluding to, is that we're learning perspective. It's very much a very personal lesson for me as well. I have to take into consideration many perspectives of any situation and not just to jump to conclusions, which is what a lot of us have done. We take something in, we turn on the TV, we turn on the news, we hear something, and right away you like have an opinion, or you jump to a conclusion, or you believe it or you don't, or whatever. And it's like, okay, wait a second. Let's take a moment and let's discern what's happening. What's going on? Do I want that? Is that my belief, or is that like
a programmed belief?
Right. Yeah, and so, you know, what's the actual, what am I seeing here? Is it like this, or is it this? Is it this, or is it this? But definitely everybody's world is falling apart. Things are changing. There's no way to...
Loving compassion.
Yeah.
Have loving compassion
and
for
that's
yourself
the key.
and others.
As things are changing, you need to have that compassion. And again, the Strength card comes up. It's like, no, we have to have compassion for everybody, for our journey, for like, it is just like about like love. Yeah. Because this is going to be something else. Like the whole world is going to be affected by what's about to happen the next couple of weeks here. And, you know, you just have to get through it. But know you're going to get through it. And yeah, just compassion. Yeah, be excellent to one another.
Don't throat punch anybody.
No, definitely not as much as you want to. You gotta, you know,
I know
rise
we have
above.
the throat chakra card here, but that doesn't mean
throat punching.
That love,
mm-hmm.
As hard as it is.
Yeah, just see heart chakra. That's
yeah,
exactly.
You
gotta love,
well.
love.
Going back to love, like no matter how much somebody pisses you off, just like don't back. Like again, like throat chakra, like don't back down and let them walk all over you, but you also can respond to them with love. So choose your words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah, your words are very powerful. Like you stated at the beginning, you believed something for so long because somebody told you something.
Yeah.
And it's like, be careful what you take in as truth.
Yeah.
You know, definitely approach things like the Hanged Man. Right? Well, am I seeing things properly, or do I need to see another perspective? Do I need to back up and look over here? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
You know?
And just be careful what you're saying to people as your truth as well.
Well, and that's important.
Yeah.
Because so many people are defending a truth that you don't know
nothing
the whole
about.
story.
Yeah.
You know, like so many people, like, and that was the thing that I noticed about being a part of a market recently. I thought I was going there to like celebrate spirituality and talk about witchy things, and so many people were politically motivated.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, my gosh, you're doing the globalist work for them, if that's what we're talking about. Like, we should be like celebrating life and, you know, going on about like really spooky, fun, you know, things. And then here we are doing some weird work. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the world is going through this big, we can't ignore it anymore.
Nikki says, so stay inside and avoid people. That's probably good advice.
During Mercury retrograde, yes. Unless you are like, you know, roaring to go, unless you're your best self, you might want to avoid things, because God knows on the day you go out and you're not your best self, that's when things happen. That's when you bump into the ex. That's when you see people you don't want to see, you know? So yeah, if you're going to go out, make sure you're your best self.
Yeah, or like put on your protective bubble,
Mm-hmm.
and just, act with kindness. If somebody's going to be a dick to you, doesn't mean you have to be a dick to them. But
yes, because that just perpetuates the cycle.
Yeah.
It just keeps it going, and it's like, no, let's end things. Let's
Yeah.
really start a new wave, a new situation,
Yeah,
because we want to get out of that.
yeah, it's a ripple effect too.
Mhm.
Like, kill them with kindness.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, it is 9:00. We'll be back next time, April 11th. It was super awesome for everybody who tuned in this time and asked the questions.
Until then, you can join us in Sylvan Lake.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Sylvan Lake on the 6th, the 13th, Okotoks.
And you're also at Wandering Souls Night Market.
And I'll be at the Wandering Souls Night Market on April 12th. And I will also be live April 26th with Solana Wellness from Airdrie. We're doing a live sound healing session. They're actually two ladies. One lady sings, one plays singing bowls. So the three of us are getting together. We're going to do a magical free online event as well. Yeah, if anybody wants to book a reading, send us a message.
Yeah, if you want to see us one-on-one, or if you want to see both of us together, or you want to do a group reading, we're available.
Yes.
And we'll be reaching out to Miss Solid.
Yes, to the winner for the tea party thing. Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't already seen it, definitely we're going to be reaching out, and yeah, we're going to have fun together.
Sweet.
So thank you again for joining us on your Friday evening, and until next time.
Yeah.
Remember to have strength and
Don't
love.
do dumb shit.
Grab your favorite crystal and make some wishes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Manifest tomorrow night. Don't do dumb shit. Make wishes.
No pressure.
Some solid advice.
And maybe next time we'll have a theme song for you.
Yes, I will bring my ukulele. I promise you, I won't hurt your ears.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a magical night, you guys. And we will see you next time.